is the men's Division 1AA third place match. And then 30 p.m. is the women's Division 2 national championship. And at 3:30 on Sunday will be the men's Division 1AA national championship. Again, 6 games tomorrow, starting at 9 and 7 p.m. And on Sunday, cancellation matches first three of the day, starting at 8 and 9:45 and 11:30. Followed by championship matches. That's the Division 2 women's at 9:30, the Division men's 1AA at 3:30. That's the national championship. Referee, for this one on the match from USA Rugby headquarters, the event director, Jan Gray, and assistant referees, Jordan Bruno and Jim Tetler. And Tetler will be on the clubhouse side the first half, with Bruno on the opposite sideline, and then we'll switch it out.
Welcome back to Steuben Rugby Stadium for second time action here. We got the second match of the day for the women's collegiate playoffs. We got the Penn State Nittany Lions against the Westchester Golden Rams. We have with me we got some referee issues here going on. Looking for a kickoff coming up here pretty quickly. We had the defending national champions, Penn State, against the Westchester Golden Rams. Kickoff here underway.
Yeah. Great kickoff by Penn State.
And we have action underway here. Great kickoff by Penn State. We got a line out coming in our way to Penn State.
Westchester.
We got Gabriela Canarona coming in here at 10. Look for her to be a big impact here. We got a line out coming in. We got a drive straight off the top.
Oh, great drive by Penn State. They're still going. Penalty to Penn State. Quick tap by Elena Cantor. 8 men go strong in the contact.
Penn State with the ball. We got a little pass coming out the back. We got number 8, Kyla Chipman, with the ball. We got a penalty knock-on advantage to the Golden Rams here. Penn State off to a good start here, but little knock-on, little errant pass. Give the Golden Rams a little chance. Let's see how well they get out of their own territory here in the zone.
It looks like Westchester's going to try to run this out of their own zone. We'll see what happens. Little mishandle there. Chip. Mia Biza goes right behind her head, picks it up.
Great run there by number 11, Worrell. Looking to set up a play here. Number 3, Katrina Buttonshots, taking up the ball. It's number 5, Katie Miller. Great little run through by Katie. Canarona getting the ball out again to Gabriella. Looks like Penn State's doing a great job holding the ball. They got
White, move to back. Last foot, black.
Here we got number 6, Kelsey Harris, looking to the ball, moving it forward for Penn State. Another penalty against the Golden Rams.
Quick tap, the scrum half's going to go. Elena Cantora.
Sorry.
Mia Visor acting as a scrum half, but then takes it herself.
Looking good, Penn State holding on to the ball here at the goal line.
Pretty close.
They got a steep line set out to the right.
There's
Sorry, Penn State.
There we go. That's 5-0 Penn State to start.
I got with me Devin Orshwani, Penn State alumni. How do you think the gals look starting off here against the Golden Rams?
I think they look pretty good. The first few minutes, I mean, I'm sure they're happy with the score. They start off with a great kickoff and great ball possession, so they've got to keep that up. It's coming with a really nice drive, staying really low to the ground, just putting it right down where nothing fancy, just staying real low in contact. I think that's what they've been doing really well so far the first half.
Penn State looks pretty composed. You got to be pretty happy with the start of your alma mater here.
Yeah, it's always a good time to see them play.
We got number 15, Amelia Beiser, lining up to take the extra points. If you're the Golden Rams right now, I would think that you'd have to quell this storm pretty early on. I'm not sure what you're going to do. This is a pretty impressive Penn State side. Great big forward pack. Golden Rams have to really find a way to fight back and come out swinging early on. Really fight back from this early try from Penn State. You don't want them to get ahead of steam and start running this try scoring up.
Yeah, the nice thing about 15s is that there's a lot of time on this game, so they've got plenty of time to turn this around if they want to.
Absolutely. Westchester Golden Rams, their head coach Tony DeReamer has been with their squad for over a decade, so definitely the pedigree there from the coaches with their squad. Kickoff from the Golden Rams. Penn State handles, great fend off there from Budenschatz. She's a unit, actually, sorry, that's Katie Moore. Great kick by Gabriella downfield. Let's see how the Golden Rams counterattack. We got number 15, Sophia Schwab, doing a great job breaking the line. Can she find her wing on the outside? Errant pass.
Off her front.
Picked up by number 14, Stockenhausen. Great pickup by Penn State. They're on the front foot on the attack again. Number 4, Elizabeth Rose, looking to take the ball up in contact. Penn State happy to play another phase. Number 1, Barbara Hess. Hess getting some ground on the front foot.
Great go forward ball by them.
Amelia Beiser taking it up again. Penn State happy to go through the phases right now. Looks like they're just going back and forth, switching sides of the attack. The Golden Rams really have to counter at these breakdowns. Looks like Penn State's not going to give up anything. Number 8, Kylie Chipman doing a great job moving it forward.
Back up. Play it. Have fun.
That was Budenschatz again taking the ball up. Ball's loose in the back. Quickly picked up by Gabriella. But again, there's big Katie Mueller taking it up. Golden Rams, there's really have to start stopping these big Penn State forwards from getting the forward ground that they've been getting so far.
Black going forward.
Knock on, looks like a scrum down to the Golden Rams. They've done what they needed to do, get the penalty. Now let's see how they can get out of their own end. Devin, pretty impressive history here at Penn State. You know, as a player, when you were here, what were some of the takeaways from the coaching and being a Penn State player and coming into this final each year and expecting to do well, right?
Right, yeah, I mean, it's always, Penn State's got a great tradition. They've had 8 national championships. I've been lucky enough to be a part of 3 of them. And they've got a great depth on this team, which is really exciting, and it benefits them a lot playing back-to-back games. So the squad we see here today, hopefully they can play really strong and have a new squad tomorrow. But it's always really exciting to see the girls come out, and nothing ever changes. It's a group of girls who works really hard together.
Looks like they got a little half-arm penalty here for the Golden Rams. Early push in from Penn State. Kick does not go to touch. Chance for a counterattack for Penn State.
No.
Great fan to get the ball going. They resource the ball out to number 10, Cantorna, excuse me. Back out to Cantorna. She gets it out to her 13, Corey Munich.
6 black around.
And unlucky knock on there from Katrina Bodenschatz.
What I think is really interesting is if you watch this game, 9 and 10 are both sisters, and it looks like with this attacking that Elena and Gabrielle are also, they're both playing scrum half. They kind of switch on and off, and being sisters, that's kind of a cool little matchup to see out there, and we'll have them work well with each other. That's amazing. You always want to worry about the 9-10 connection on your team, and especially when you have sisters playing together at that position, it's such a added connection for your team, and between the forwards and the backs, I'm sure Penn State is absolutely pleased with the way these two have been playing all season. Yeah, it's been great, and their dad has helped them a lot out throughout high school, so to have them continue with them up through college is really an impressive thing. Oh, great offload. Golden Rams looking to get a little go for it through their 13, Nicole Benedetti.
Back, no hands.
Happy to play rugby in their own end. Westchester looking to set up something here. Get the ball out wide. Their number 1, Catherine, taking it up, doing a good job. Might be a turnover here. Out to their number 13, Penn State, Corey Munich. Nobody there. The wing has to come and clean it up.
See the wing coming in there.
Morel getting quick after that ball. Don't let that thing run around the back of the ruck for too long. Penn State doing an absolute wonderful job setting up their forwards on the outside. Number 1, Barbara Hess again with the pill, taking 2 Westchester defenders with her. Then you got Gabriella on the outside. Oh, what a hit. Absolutely powerful run by the Penn State attacker, and they keep on running. The Golden Rams are doing a great job scrambling on defense. They have to do something here to turn this ball over. Penn State is just having no problem resourcing. Number 3, Katrina Bodenschatz, absolutely breaking up the middle.
No, 3, you were held the first time.
And called for holding on. A little too overeager there, huh, Deb?
They were really excited for that one. They'll get it, just more patience.
Oh, absolutely. That was a great run by Katrina. Up through the middle. A little overzealous, in my opinion. Really need to get the ball back. All they needed to do was hold on to the ball there. They were really knocking on the door. Another kick not going to touch, but Kyla Chipman letting it going to touch.
I mean, Westchester's doing a great job. They've been playing in their own zone for about 10 minutes, and they've only given up 1 try. So really impressive job by Westchester to keep the ball in their hands and stay on defense pretty strongly.
Yeah, you got to wonder about Westchester's kicking game here, and they're playing so much rugby in their own end. I would think you give it a few good tries and then see if you can find space in the backfield here. No, it's no great option to get Penn State the ball, but playing too much rugby in your own end could have its faults.
Absolutely. I know at Penn State, their fullback, Mia Visor, is a very impressive fullback, so I know when they kick, they're not going to want to kick to her because she's a very strong runner. So if they can find space behind her, that would be ideal for Westchester, but Penn State does have a pretty solid back line that can come back and counter that.
Looks like an errant line-out throw will go Penn State's way. Another opportunity for the Nittany Lions to get on the board.
We have Jennifer Gray reffing this game today. She's been around for a while. She's a very impressive referee. We'll see if she can ref the national champion team tomorrow night.
All right, you two are ready.
She's been a good job marshaling the penalties thus far. She's got to put her stamp on the game early on, how the way she wants this thing being formed. Penn State with the put in.
Yeah, you could hear Jennifer, the first penalty of the game, gave him 1 warning, and that was it.
Bind. Thank you. Set.
Penn State with a good push on here. Looks like they're going to win this ball pretty easily. They decide to go weak with Kyla. Kyla doing a great job getting the ball forward. Not held.
Back up, Black.
Rolls over, gets the ball back. Number 3, Katrina Bodenschatz again getting go forward. She's doing a great job. Gabrielle with the ball. Takes it out to a 13. Oh, right behind the back. Number 15, Amelia Visor. She does a good job getting the ball back to her scrum half. Oh, Gabriella Cantorna decides to go ahead and take it up herself right now. No 10 up. Decide to go to the 12. Lauren Barber taking a few defenders with her to the line. Penn State just holding on to the ball and going through phases. This is what a championship teams look like. Holding on to the ball, setting up phase after phase after phase, right on the goal line. You can tell the composure here through Penn State and just the ability to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, they do look very composed. Like you can see where they want the ball to go next and where they're going. No one's really rushing. I mean, they're working hard around the field. You can see all of them flooding to the right side right now, which is really nice to see, trying to push the pace.
I'm really impressed with Gabriela Cantorna right now. She's been all over the pitch, marshaling the forwards, marshaling the backs, really getting this attack go forward. This looks like a very composed Penn State side. Really not in a rush to do much, willing to go through the phases and hold on to the ball. Setting up another scrum here.
Yeah, Gabrielle's playing a really nice game, and I believe she's only either a freshman or sophomore, so she's got a lot of time on this team. And the nice thing is, if you start as a freshman or sophomore, typically Penn State, they all stay 5 years. So she's got quite a future ahead of her.
Scrums out the back, Kyla Chipman again, putting on the fend, taking a few defenders, still on her feet, still rumbling forward. Got Gabriella call for the ball. Goes to number 4, Elizabeth Rose. She takes a few tacklers with her. But then again, there's big Katie Mueller going over. Does she score the try?
Oh, no.
Was she held up?
Held up, but was.
Oh, great job there by the Westchester defender. Not really sure what number that was, but she did a great job getting under Katie.
Great job. She picks it up, stays low. She stays really low. Well, that Westchester girl lands right underneath of her with the ball, which holds it up. So great job by the Westchester player.
Lucky to get that blow right in the chest to get underneath the ball.
Yeah, Kyler's a powerful girl to get under her, so well done, Westchester, to stay underneath of her.
Scrum to Penn State, right on the goal line of Westchester. You'd expect Kyler to pick up this ball off the back again. She's been great so far.
Looks like Penn State kind of got driven off their own ball there.
Looks like they were trying to float around with the ball too much right there.
Yeah.
Not expecting that much of a shove. Great pressure by the Golden Rams right now.
Now Westchester's ball coming out of their own end zone. We'll see what they do if they want to play out of it. It seems like what they've been doing lately is trying to play with their own hands, so.
Well, I would expect Catherine Waltson, the number 10 for the Golden Rams, Westchester, to actually try to get this ball into touch. The last 2 times she's failed to make touch, but I think right now you got to look to maybe get a solid platform closer to your touch line and really get a ball out of bounds. Another half-arm penalty awarded to the Westchester Golden Rams. Early push in by Penn State, getting a little over anxious at the scrum. Now again, the kick to touch comes to mind here. Does she have the leg to get it there? She's handing the ball off.
Getting touched. No, they keep it in.
Keeping it in play.
Straight to Mia.
Amelia Beiser looking to get another counterattack in. She's been great with the ball. Great step inside. Another fend. Still on her feet. She's got support there in spades. If she can get a ball back. Great counterattack by Amelia right here. The number 13, Corey, breaking through, getting her shorts pulled up, and over the line for a try. Try time.
Great job, Penn State, playing really quickly off of that ball. They were all flooding around.
All kind of hinged off Amelia Beiser's counterattack off that kick that did not seem to make touch again, Dev.
Yeah, goes from sister to sister and straight to the 13, Corey. Great run, big girl. Keeps driving her feet, drives her feet, almost gets her shorts pulled off there even. And she says, no way, I'm getting there. And she did. Great, powerful run there.
It was a great counterattack followed by an even greater phase of rugby. They really took advantage of the numbers on that weak side. Try scorer Corey Munix coming into the corner, really doing a great job finding the space, hitting a hot line and getting over the try zone and driving her legs. Penn State 10-0 right now with the conversion to come from the person who started the counterattack, Amelia Beiser. See if she can convert on this one. Taking her time here.
Mia Beiser used to be a football player back in the day, and she transferred to Penn State to play rugby. She played with all of the boys in the football team, so kicking is one of her strengths. A little short right there, so I'm sure she's a little disappointed, but
scoring team has 90 seconds from the moment the try is scored, by which time the conversion must be attempted. 90 seconds.
All right, here we go. Westchester Golden Rams down 10-0. Hopefully they can have an answer here off this kickoff and pin Penn State back on their own end. It goes to number 1, Barbara Hess.
Barbara looks like they went backwards though, so they'll be okay if they can. Westchester's a strong drive.
Picked up by Kyla again. She's been amazing. 3 defenders takes her down.
Like
back to the 15. Amelia Bitzer. Put in a good kick. Oh, chance for a counterattack for Westchester. Number 11, Sacco Jacqueline. Great run. Puts back a ball for her 9. Sam Treader gets that to her 10. Great seeing the Golden Rams run through phases right now.
12.
Side entry from the ruck. Great call by Jennifer Gray, cleaning up there at the ruck. Seemed like the Golden Rams were finally getting on the front foot. We're going to have Catherine Walton putting this ball into touch successfully, and we'll have a line out to the Golden Rams.
This is the first time Westchester's been in the zone, so we'll see if they play any differently than that they're attacking half.
Finally, they're out of their end. They relieved a little bit of pressure. Maybe now they can play a little bit of run and rugby. Let's see what they have after this platform.
This will be exciting. Penn State's finding a little bit of pressure, so we'll see what happens.
We have the throw in for number 2, Kayla Gatto.
Looks like they're throwing a short lineup. It's not straight.
Stolen by Elizabeth Rose. Great pick out of the air. Kyla's got the ball at the back of the ruck. Box kick from number 9, Elena Cantorna. And again, another counterattack from Jacqueline. Coming back from a penalty.
In from the side.
Jennifer calling back from a penalty on the side.
Looks like Neil kick for touch right now. Move Penn State forward a little bit to get out of their own end zone.
Looks like the ball staying in bounds for the Golden Rams. Chance for a counterattack. Woo, great tackle.
Didn't get out, but Penn State looks like
I'm pretty sure that was Elizabeth Rose again. She just put in a monster hit. Golden Rams taking a pick off the ruck. Looks like a counterattack possibility here. Walton with the ball. She's breaking through. Great run.
Great run.
Does she have support there? Looks like Penn State's looking to counter.
10. You have to release.
Oh, penalty against Catherine Walton. Penn State looks to go quick through Elena. The sisters just doing all the work here in the first half. Turnover to the Golden Rams. And another penalty, Jennifer Gray says. I've just been really impressed with the 9-10 combination here, Dev. Elena with the presence of mind to go quick there, and she's been just all over the place at 9, really marshaling her forwards to getting that clean ball out so they can have those successful phases after phases. This is definitely a championship caliber team, being able to hold on the ball and run through these phases. Hopefully the Golden Rams can get this ball into touch and get it up. Nope, straight to Kyla. Not the one you want to get the ball the hands into. She shakes off one tackler and takes 3 to the ground with her. Absolutely great run of the ball. Elena gives the ball out to number 2. Chioko.
Looks like they're going to run one more forward play if they can keep this, but
Elena gets gobbled up by a great counter. Oh, what a hit. What a hit by Penn State. That's got to be a turnover. Danielle picks up the ball and is running downfield, offloads to Katie Mueller. She is just rumbling down the pitch, just stopped short of the line. Elena gets the ball, dives up over. Try time, Penn State.
So quick.
Oh.
That was a very quick play.
What a turn of the tide there, starting with Kyla, sucking into the defenders. The great run by Katie coming through. Dev, check out this replay. Wow, what a run.
Great strong forward play by Katie Mueller. Great drive right here, and Elena staying very low to the ground. Penn State is really well known for having some great scrum halves, and having this great connection right here just goes to show how important that scrum half is, but playing so quick and knowing where the forwards are and where she wants to move with the ball.
The great part about that play is that there was a great rumble there by Katie. She really made it up the field, but the most important thing there was the support that she had with her at the goal line. There was 3 or 4 white jerseys there ready to ruck over the ball, and it was just an easy pickup for Elena to pick up the ball and just dive over.
Right.
You know, the platform was there.
Yeah, you could see Penn State as they were going forward. They just were going. And I think it even started even before that one tackle when Mia came in and just really put her shoulder into the girl and really started the entire series of that play.
The conversion is actually no good from Elena. We have a 17-0 Penn State lead over the Westchester Golden Rams. You're Westchester right now. You got to figure out a way to fight back from this deficit here. 22 minutes into the first half. Got to find a way to get yourself on the scoreboard and stop this Penn State onslaught so far.
It's like Mia catches it in the sun, but kicks it right back. Maybe a kicking game, or...
Jacqueline takes the ball up. She's been great in the counterattack so far. Puts back a great ball for her forwards. Treader gets the ball out. Knock on by Walton. Unlucky there for the Golden Rams. Just seems like every time they get something going forward, you know, the unlucky knock on or the turnover in the line out. You know, Penn State now, a great attacking ball on the 50.
So Penn State, sorry guys, so this is now the first scrum. I know we're trying to stay steady, but you guys are driving before it's in, okay? You really have to watch out on your defensive side, all right? It's 2 against 2.
Few words from Jennifer Gray. Penn State have always been dinged twice for half-hour penalties for an early push-in. She's given her a final warning here. Hopefully they heed her advice.
Yeah, I believe they got warned the very first play of the game for that, so that front row, that entire pack must be really careful.
Great push on by Penn State. Kyla's in the back. She's looking to pick up the ball. She's got a great room to run there.
Stiff arm.
Treader gets the ball down, but Elena again with a sidestep.
Great support, great offload.
Almost finds her wing.
It was knocked, and then unfortunately knocked.
Elena did a great job there, finding some space off her 8-man pickup. Wonderful job, just did not find her winger in time.
The defensive scrum. All right, you can't.
And Stage just could not hold on to that pill. Great break. Now we have a Westchester ball here. I'd really like to see Catherine Walston find some corners here on the kick.
So if people have been following Penn State rugby, you'll notice that Hope Rogers isn't in the game right now, and that's one of the main props for Penn State. Hope's also been injured for a little while, so maybe they're resting her for tomorrow. We'll see what comes out for tomorrow's game. Hope's also been a great player. He's been playing with the Women's National Eagles team, hoping to go to the World Cup this summer, so maybe that's playing a part in it, but Hope Rogers is definitely a great player that they have on the bench right now, so we'll see if they utilize her in the second half.
We had a few knock-ons here in the action. One by the Golden Rams and another one by the Nittany Lions. We'll have a scrum down to Penn State right at the 22. Not a very great place if you're Westchester, but their defense has been pretty good so far. Let's hopefully they get a stop here.
Yeah, you also might notice that Bianca Dalal is out right now, and she's one of their starting wingers. She was actually also out at the Olympic Training Center a few weeks ago playing with the National Sevens team and had a pretty impressive camp right there. So she is also on the bench with Hope Rogers, so we'll see if she comes in the second half to give a little more fire.
Another great link up from Kyla and Elena off the back of the scrum going weak side. To see those two going to work quite a bit. Elena with the ball here, trying to dig it out of the back, really fighting hard to get that thing out of there. Gets to her sister and goes back to Kyla. Again, taking 4 defenders with her to the try line. Looks like somebody dove over. Well, Jennifer Gray with the decision here, looking under. Try is awarded. That looks to be like number 2. Danielle Sioko. Great well-worked team try. Started from the scrum. Again, Kyla and Elena doing some great work off the back. Here's a replay. And again, we had the sister connection. There's Kyla doing all the great work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defenders around her, leaving open a little blindside gap for Danielle to go ahead, get low, dive her shoulders underneath, and get the try for her squad. Absolutely unbelievable team performance here. Just seems like it's all Penn State in this first half. What has Westchester got to do, Dev?
Penn State's playing a really great game. I mean, their forwards, every time you see the ball and they look like they're going to contact, the forwards are just staying really low, and you can see all of their forwards going along with them. They know who needs to get into that tackle, and they're just really staying physical at their rucks, and that's who's going to win this 15s game, is who gets lower, who's more physical. And Penn State's on a roll right now, so Westchester needs to stay low in those tackles, start making positive tackles against Penn Staters, else they're just going to continue to take off.
Helena's kick is no good. We have a score of 22 Penn State, and still 0 for the Westchester Golden Rams.
I've always been impressed by Elena as a scrum half, but she actually just been coming off an injury. I believe she was in a boot a few months ago, back in January. So I'm really impressed to see how quickly she's playing with the Penn State team right now.
Walston with a great starting kickoff. And again, they find Kyla. And again, she brings in defenders with her.
Great drive over that ball right there.
Button shots with the ball, taking a few defenders with her. Looks like Penn State salting in the pocket, getting a good kick.
Westchester almost had the block right there. Great pressure.
Oh, they let the ball hit the deck. Here we go, Jacqueline. She's been great on the counterattack. Gets it off to her 13. Benedetti. Nice little chip ahead, but out on the full. Touch referee says. You know, you see Penn State within their own end really slotting behind their ruck and finding space for the kick. I'd like to see Westchester, and they get put in those zones to go ahead and find space in behind. They're getting stuck playing too much rugby in their own half, and it's a possession territory game.
Yeah, I'd agree. I mean, when they get this ball, they seem to always be finding Mia Bitzer back there. And that's not the person you want to give the ball to, especially when you get your counter-attacking.
Oh, great 1-3 switch. Corey taking the ball up.
No, 6 black, leave it. Leave it, 6 black.
We got Danielle with the ball again. The try scorer rumbling forward, taking a few defenders with her. Elena out to her sister. Out to Barber. Barber looking for her winger. Borrell getting the ball back again. Oh, she was isolated. Great counterattack opportunity for Westchester, and they do steal the ball over. A lot of girls at this ruck. Let's see what the 10 can get going. Walston.
Looks like they're still trying to play out of their zone.
Catherine
really
gets the ball, still willing to play within their 22 and fling the ball around. Pretty brave stuff from Westchester.
Roll White. Back up, White.
Steep line set. Walston finding another runner inside. Penn State just happy to make tackles right now. They got a long way to go. Walston again making a step and getting some ground forward. She had a great break earlier in the game. Westchester doing a good job maintaining possession. Penn State with a great defensive line set. Pick and drive here from the Golden Rams. Happy to keep it tight.
Yeah,
Walston back on her feet. She's got a great back line set up out to her right. Let's see if she utilizes here the next phase. Great spin move and go forward from the number 8, Gallagher Aaron.
Eight, you were offsides. 8 wide offsides.
Penn State offside.
Great job by Westchester holding the ball, taking it out from their own end, and getting the penalty at the 40-meter mark. Really doing a great job holding on to the ball and driving forward, keeping it tight. Let's hopefully they make touch here. Great kick into touch.
Gain some ground back in their half. Be nice to see what they do.
I think that's what you need to do with this team here, is the longer you have the ball, the longer you maintain possession, the better. We had number 12 there, Adriana Zeters, opting to kick that ball to touch instead of Walston, who might not have the leg to make it there from the middle of the pitch.
Westchester's opting for the short lineout, which is really interesting to see. I guess they really like to see their forwards in the back line and try to run out there.
Line out to Penn State, just near the halfway.
It's interesting. You can see the connection between Elena and Gabrielle out there. They're both saying, like, what do you want to do? What's going to go on? And that's the kind of communication you need to throughout the scrum half, fly half connection. Mia's back in behind there, so let's see if she kicks.
Great push forward by Penn State. Looks like the ball's back there. Elena trying to dig it out for her sister. Excuse me, that's Bitzer. Bitzer making a kick. Does it land in touch? Great ball. Great ball. Does not go out of the full. Well-placed kick. Gets him out of trouble. A little trouble there for Penn State at the line out.
Yeah, wasn't the prettiest one, but they got it out, so we'll see what happens.
Well, we got Westchester backed up again in their own end behind the 40. Let's see if what they said to do here. I'd like to see Walston get it out to her wing.
That would be nice to see.
Jacqueline's been absolutely deadly on the counterattack. Give her a chance to run with the ball in primary phase.
Now it's up, now it's up.
Westchester, keep the ball. Sloppy ball at the back. Here we go, Walston to her 12. Zeters taking the ball. Great run. Trying to dig the ball out there is number 13, Benedetti.
That was 12.
The Golden Rams looking to take this quickly here, and they do.
Straight back.
A little bit of an errant pass, but picked up by Brosius. Oh, big hit. Big hit. Getting Penn State defenders pushing the Golden Rams back, but they decided to go weak. And another big hit from Bodenshots.
I've been really impressed with this Barbara Hess out there, number 1, wearing the jersey.
14.
She's been very powerful. She's not a very fancy player, but she's at every one of the rucks, and when she gets in that ruck, she's really driving right over, which is really impressive.
Let's see what Jennifer Gray has to say here. Bring it over Penn State's captain.
In a row. Your 12 first had her hands in. On the ground, okay? Talk to your team about your ruck and movements, all right? Okay. No more. Clean it up. Yes, you have a minute.
Looks like the captains are having a little chat with their team, huh?
Well, Jennifer Gray is putting her authority on the game right now. She's warned Penn State quite a few times, warning them again. You know,
Ready, Penn
it would seem like she would be reaching to the pocket now again
14.
after warning the team so many times for infractions.
I would think so too. She's warning them from the very first. Penn State must start being disciplined soon.
Zeters taking the kick to touch again. Doing a great job finding it near the halfway.
You'll also notice we have Bree Barter sitting on the bench right now, and both of them are All-American scrum halves. So to have 2 scrum halves both be All-Americans is a very impressive feat.
Hold it. Now you're up.
Great line out throw. Well taken. Westchester with a good go-forward platform here. See what Treader can do with the ball. Gets out to her fly half. She has another go. Looking for an inside runner. She doesn't get taken down. 2 defenders with her. Great pickup by Benedetti, moving the ball forward. She gets the ball back. Number 5, Aaron Brosius looking to take the ball forward. Westchester happy to do a pick and go game right now.
That was Kyla with 2 very big hits. She just made 2 big hits right in a row.
She's
very
been an absolute workhorse right now. But Westchester, look out, have a great line set up to the left side. If Treader can get the ball out to her fly half, Boston, it would be a deadly combination here. But great tackle again by Bodenshots, putting in the hurt and putting them back 5 yards.
Again, accidental. Hold on.
I really like the pairing of Katrina and Kyla out there. They're really powerful players, and it looks like they're clicking very well.
It's white ball.
Now we have Treader getting the ball out to the fly half. Walston, who's been everywhere. She's been a shining star here for Westchester, making a few key breaks in the first half. Great job with support from Westchester with Benedetti coming through and moving the ball forward. If they get a little bit more of that action going with their team, a little more go forward, a little more go for it with the backs, I think it would benefit them greatly because they've had success there in the past through Walston and the counterattack through Jacqueline, number 11. I'd like to see them utilize those weapons a little bit more.
That's right.
Yeah, it looks like Westchester's fly half isn't a very big player, but she's really in the gaps really well.
She looks like a long limbered lady who can actually run through a gap and get her stride length going, but she also has quite a few moves. We're seeing her sidestep 2 or 3 Penn State players in the midfield.
Yeah, she's been an impressive player this game.
Helena putting the ball in. I would expect Kyle to get this ball at the back again, and she does, and gets another good fend. Running straight at the midfield, still on her feet, shakes another tackler, and again, 1, 2, 3 defenders over the top of her. Helena gets the ball out. Oh, wow.
Straight back again. Up.
Barber almost took a shot there. Penn State still with the ball with Bodenshots, and she takes it up hard. Elena digging the ball out to her sister. She gets that to Kyle again. She's not passing, she's going forward. Another 2 defenders needed to take her down. Royal with the ball. She hasn't had a lot of time with the touch on the ball, but finally gets it and runs back into a defender. Jennifer Gray calling the knock on.
Westchester knocked the ball forward.
I like this defensive system from Westchester. They're doing a great job right now fronting up to the Penn State defenders, a lot better than they did in the beginning of the game. But I think they're starting to feel like they can play with this team. They've been in their half for a long time. They've had a few good moments. They can get their confidence up, you know?
Right, Westchester's definitely not backing down at any sort, and I hope they don't. Give Penn State a great game out here. It'd be nice to see what they come out in the second half.
And again, Elena picks up the back, little sloppy ball. Kyla rucks over.
That ball is out. Great pressure by Westchester.
Elizabeth Rose doing a great job to pick up that ball, placing it back to her teammates. Elena getting the ball and finding her sister. She's decided to take it up herself. Support's got to be there. Barbara Hess doing a great job moving around the pitch. Bitzer out to her wing, number 14, Gretchen Stockhausen. We haven't seen her get the ball too often. She's happy to get the ball in some space. Try scorer Danielle getting a fend on, not bringing her down lightly. 3 defenders around her, getting the ball back to Atlanta, to her sister. Getting it back out to her number 12, Lauren Barber, gets it out to her number 6, Kelsey Harris, and she's got room to run, and she finds her winger, bouncing pass, and she gets brought down by Sophia Schwab. Great open field tackle on the wing. Penn State again within Westchester territory, looking for the try zone again before this half is over. Oh, unlucky knock on by Barbara Hess. It looked like Penn State had all the momentum going for that try line. Great break, unlucky knock on.
That was a great ball to her sister Gabrielle. Lauren Barber with a great ball to Kelsey Harris. But I know they're great friends out there. Kelsey reading, looking for her support. Looks to her left, dishes off, and just a little too far for the winger. But comes in with great support to drive right over that ball. We'll see what happens in the scrum if we can get another try here.
Anastasia Royal right there wearing number 11. The would-be try scorer if the ball would have come to hand. I'm sure she would have loved that ball a little bit cleaner. That's every wing's dream to get that kind of breakaway and that support line for the try zone.
It's always exciting when you see your flankers out there running in the open field. They're just looking for someone to come help me.
Wagging left and right, looking for support.
Where's my fast
wings,
people?
Bread and butter.
Great run by Kelsey Harris right there.
Jennifer Gray slowing things down here at the referee spot. We got the referee talking again here. Looks like a yellow card has been given to number 4, Elizabeth Rose. And Dev, I'd have to say it's again another penalty at the scrum for Penn State. A little ill-disciplined there, something that I would not really like to see from a Penn State championship team.
Yeah, they've had way too many penalties right now, and I'm sure Pete Steinberg isn't very happy with that because he's a.
And again, Kelsey Harris taking the ball off for a ball that did not reach touch. Penn State again. Number 5, Katie Mueller. Big rumbling run for her, but a knock on from Danielle, the try scorer. Unlucky. Penn State playing a little sloppy here. We come to the close of the first half.
Yeah, they've definitely, coming into the second half, I'm sure Pete Steinberg's going to talk to them about penalties. There's way too many penalties that they're giving up. Penn State's playing a great game, but they could take it even more if they just kept the ball and were a little more disciplined at the rucks. Steady.
Again, another chance.
Might be one of the last plays of the half.
To get on the scoreboard. Treader at the back trying to clean things up. Little sloppy ball there. But still, Treader gets it out to her fly half. Great tackle by Barber.
Westchester's playing very fast right now.
Oh, what a pass. A one-handed offload. Oh, no! Bitzer!
With a huge
Hello,
hit.
Bitzer!
She's not playing around today.
Welcome to playoff rugby.
Let's see if Penn State can turn this last few phases of the game into a try.
Katie taking it up. We got number 10, Gabriella, taking the ball forward.
Ladies.
Elena, her sister, digging the ball out to Barber. Out to the wing. Stockhausen, she takes 2 with her.
Great job keeping her feet going forward through there.
Danielle with the ball, nice little sidestep, gets a little go forward, keeps the ball alive for Penn State.
We're forward.
Knock on. And that's the first half, and it's been all Penn State. What a performance by Penn State. 22-0 in favor of the Nittany Lions. Westchester Golden Rams trying to get something together, trying to get some go forward, but not really being able to find what they need to answer back here. I think some highlights from the Penn State team. Kyla coming from the base of the scrum, and Elena, 2 of the biggest workhorses of the team.
Right.
What do you think, Dev?
I mean, Penn State's doing a great job with their go-forward ball, and their connection between the 9 and 10 between Elena and Gabrielle has been stupendous the entire game. But Westchester, the last few minutes of this game was very impressive.
Here's some highlights from the first half. We had Danielle coming over for the try there. We had Bitzer giving it to Barber. Barber taking it forward. She's been a great anvil of a 12 in this first half, doing a great job.
Right, and you can just see when Penn State goes in with this ball, they're just going really low into contact low. Look how powerful that drive is. Great job by that Westchester girl right there, getting under that ball to keep that little
Katie
feistiness
doing
right
a good
there.
job shoving off to the would-be defender. And there we have a great try from Corey, coming through, finding the gap, almost getting her short drifts off the process, but keeping her leg drive forward and getting that try for her team.
Yeah,
now
whatever
here's
it
one of the
takes.
bright spots, Catherine Walston. She's the fly half. She's got some nifty speed coming through the gap. She's found a little bit of space in the first half. Really needs to find a lot more in the second half to get her team going on the front foot.
Yeah, I think she's been a great leader throughout this team. I think if she keeps going with that,
would be good for her. But Katie getting the big rumble, and Elena getting the ball over the line. I think a lot of the work has been done by Katie in the front, but this lady, Kyla and Elena, doing a great job coming off the base of the scrum. Kyla taking in defenders, and Elena really cleaning up afterwards. Those two have been connecting sublimely this first half.
I think Kyla's been a really impressive player coming off the back of that.
There's Barber again getting taken down. Penn State just happy to run through the phase, doing a great job keeping the ball together. There we go again. Kyla, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defenders around her, opening up the try for Danielle to dive it in over the corner. When you suck in that many defenders, you don't have the numbers to cover wide and close. I mean, that's been the secret to their success, is Kyla getting the ball forward, big ball runners like Katie Mueller and Kyla sucking into defenders. And look at this switch here between the 10 and 13. Corey getting the ball, going forward, great well-worked move. You can tell they practice that in practice quite a bit.
Absolutely, there's always a lot of one-on-one contact.
They're getting the ball out, and here we go again, one of the bright spots, Walston finding space again, shaking off a would-be defender and bringing in 2 together. And their 13, Nicole Benedetti, really picking up and getting this team going forward. They need a spark. They need to keep on pushing the tempo, which I'd love to see that right there.
Right, I think Penn State does a great job of staying low in here, and Kelsey Harris coming through with a great run. You can see she's one of their flankers and turning her head, looking for the offload, and just a little short of finding her winger.
Oh, man.
She would have loved to have that one.
Absolutely. Kelsey doing a great job, almost finding her would-be winger there.
Great stiff arm.
Look at that offload. That was a brilliant one-handed offload. And then Bitzer coming in with the pain train. That was an absolutely teeth-shattering hit. I haven't seen a hit like that in a long time. Absolutely not today. Bitzer has been playing out of her skin out there at 15. Yeah. You got to be happy with Penn State's performance right now.
Oh, absolutely. It's been a blessing, especially seeing Mia. I didn't get a chance to play with her while I was at Penn State. I played with her on the Sevens team. But it's so exciting to see her play out here.
Pretty amazing stuff from Penn State. They do have a yellow card coming into this second half. Some penalties at the scrum. Let's see if the Westchester Golden Rams can get together here and circle the wagons here at halftime and find a way to fight back from the Penn State onslaught. Thank you very much. We'll come back for the second half here at Stanford University with the Westchester Golden Rams and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Stay with us.
Yeah. Well, there we go. Thank you for that. No, I think we're good. You know, keep them working hard, and I think same thing for Westchester, so we'll just keep them on their feet and keep them moving. But, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're 8 just creeping, so yeah.
That's all I'm seeing, which is nothing.
Yeah, I've been talking to the front rows and then talking to the second rows because their front rows are fine and they're coming in, and it's been predominantly their number 4. And so on that third one, that's when it was just like, because it's been close to their trial where Westchester. It's funny because they've been steady when we're center field, and it's just gets down here and they're just pushing. So, but I think other than that, I think they've been for the most part pretty good. Got the binds taken care of because they weren't letting each other bind. But after that, I think it's been okay. So just keep it up.
They like sub white.
Just if it's front row, that's all I care. Well, yeah, because they're going to come in. Yeah, just the number off is all I need. So black. I'll let them know which ones. Yep. Well, it's been fun. I felt like I was doing a lot first and talking. Try to get them out of it. And fine. They just have to work on it.
Oh, absolutely. I'll tie something on there. I always have like zip ties and it's all zip ties. I mean, no, it's harder for like my company's coming.
Looking forward to tomorrow. There'll be 6 matches tomorrow. Starting at 9 a.m. 2 semi-final women's division 2 matches, followed by 2 men's division 1 AA semi-final matches. And then 2 championship matches after that. 5 p.m. to Stanford women will play the winner of this semifinal match for the national championship for Division 1 women's college rugby. And then 7 p.m. it's the men's Division 1A national championship for St. Mary's versus Airline.
Welcome back to Stuber Rugby Field here at Stanford University. We have the Penn State Nittany Lions against the Westchester Golden Rams. We got a 22-0 game here in favor of the Penn State Lions. It's been all Penn State the first half, Dan. I'm looking for the Golden Rams to come out here, look to get on the board early if they're going to stand a chance in stopping this championship Penn State side.
Yeah, Westchester need to do something here. I've been super impressed with this Penn State outfit. They've been sensational. Speaking of sensational, how about Devin Oswani joining us up here in the boot? She did a great job. Of course, she is a alumni of the Penn State College out there, and she was very bipartisan. It can be tough sometimes watching your old team play. You really want to start rooting them on. She did a fantastic job, though.
It was amazing having Deb with us, giving a little insight into the Penn State squad and what it meant to be a Nittany Lion in her time. But here we go with the kickoff. Golden Rams giving it to Katie Mueller. Again, she's been wonderful getting that ball driven up. Goes back to Bitzer. She has found a great day with the boot, but again, she finds Jacqueline, who's been an absolute amazing at the counterattack so far for the Golden Rams. I'd like to see her getting the ball more in open play, but Golden Rams the ball here near the halfway. Good platform for an attacking option. Penalty against Penn State, looks like number 5. Katie Mueller coming in from the side. Still some more ill discipline coming from the Penn State. They got yellow card there at the end of the first half. Again, being warned and warned and warned by referee Jennifer Gray about coming in early. And now they're suffering a yellow card for it. Looks like a little ill discipline from the championship side here.
Yeah, probably good to get that out of the way this evening. You have to think at this point at 22 points to 0, they're probably odds-on favorite to get through here and get to the championship game against Stanford. You do that against an opposition like Stanford. We saw them earlier, especially in the second half. They were very solid. So Penn State will be looking to tighten things up here and just start playing some championship rugby in the second 40.
We got Walston set up here with a couple forwards on her outside. Oh, a little show and go. She decides to go herself. She was one of the shining stars in the first half. Treader digging the ball out, trying to go weak side. Great run through by the Golden Rams. Fighting the wing, number 11, Jacqueline getting the ball, getting stuck pretty hard. Golden Rams with an opportunity to get the ball back. Happy to take a pick and go here. Reset their line.
No hands!
Walston setting up for an attack. Turnover to Penn State, out to Danielle. She gets out to her number 7. Jess takes it up, does a great job getting the ball back. A little bit of an errant pass there. Barber taking the ball up again. She's been awesome at number 12, really doing a great job running forward. I think that's Danielle coming through again. She's had a great job running the pill.
You have to roll. Black 2,
Yeah,
you
they've
gotta
been
roll.
very impressive in attack, this Penn State outfit. No more so than their fullback, Mia Bitzer. Let me tell you, how good is she? I got a chance to watch her last year in the Nations Cup playing for the USA up in Colorado. And like I said, she's had some troubles with the boot, though, finding the line here. But again, that was a close call. The Westchester Golden Rams had a shot at that ball down on the wing there.
Been really impressed with Bitzer. She has, when you have somebody like back there at 15, you know, you have confidence in the kicking game, and really no answer for Westchester to get out of their own end when you have somebody like of that caliber back there putting the ball back with that counter. It's pretty hard to do something with that.
It is. Another impressive combination has been the 9-10, the two sisters. Looks like there's been a substitution there. We have the 22 on there now in Brianna Bardo replacing her at scrum half. Let's see how young Brianna does. She's directing these forwards beautifully. The rolling more from Penn State showing great discipline as they push this forward. Could be trouble there for Westchester. They tried to pull it down. Bardo with the ball. She moves it across now to a 10. Nice little short ball. Great little short ball. Oh, talk about that line. Number 13, Manic, you little beauty. What about that unders line from her right off the 10 there? Beautiful ball there from that's Gabriella Cantona, showing some sublime skills at fly half.
That's her second time finding the try zone here today, Dan, and the first time she hit a hot line, second time again. Look at this great line, full speed coming through, finding the gap. The 13 looking to put some pressure on the outside and give her that lane straight through to the try zone, but still it's that setup in the beginning of the run, that unders line to break through the gap. Great running try. Congratulations, her second of the day.
Oh, yeah, beautiful line from Menix there. You see the way she changes direction before the pass is thrown. She straightens her line up. It's very hard playing a slide defense like you see Westchester doing, where they're trying to drift off the player. When that player straightens up, and Menix done it beautifully there, straightening her line. A nice little ball from Cantona, though. Let me tell you, she's got some good skills, this young Cantona. I've been impressed with her tonight. As we see Mia Bitzer lining up this conversion. She struck the ball pretty well in the first half. Continues to do so. Touch judges' flags go up. And talk about going up. The only thing that's going to go up is the sponsorship from AIG. AIG is a proud sponsor of USA Rugby, the leading international insurance and financial service organisation serving commercial, institutional and individual customers in more than 130 countries. How many are left? How would you feel being 131 and you're not involved with AIG? Get a contract out, Dan. Get a contract out there, wherever it is, sign it up. They're a good company, get on board.
Ball kicked to Kyla here off the kickoff, and she was unable to handle it. She's had an awesome game so far. Really impressed with her work being done at the back of the scrum. She's been just amazing on attack, amazing on defense. Unlucky for her to not cover that kick.
On those mauls, I need you through the back, okay?
Yeah, we've seen some quality 8 women here today playing at the back of the scrum. Chipman, no different as well. She's been outstanding, but a little error there gives the Golden Rams an opportunity as we see Tretter feeding the ball into the scrum right on the 22. Nice push, picked up, comes back to Tretter. She moves it out to Walston. She's been dangerous, Walston. She dummies, she gets through, she needs an offload. Oh, no one off her shoulder and stolen from Barber. Let's see what she's not releasing the tackler. I don't think she's penalised Barber there. It might have been the player low who was still holding onto the feet that nullified that. Good poach from Barber. They take it quick, Westchester. Oh, Barber, how you doing right there? Talk about a big one. Good stuff from her. They still get the ball there now with Penn State. Let's see what they do. Are they going to attack from their own 22? They do. They bring it out. Slung to the ground inside the 22. That's the 8-man Chipman. We talked about her before. 8-woman, sorry. Bitzer with that big kick of hers right down the halfway. Pulls out the pitching wedge. Drops it back nicely there. They're going to attack, though, the Westchester Lions. Rams, the Lions. What am I talking about? I'm sorry, Colin Hawley. They bring it out now. Walston, she's been a threat for them. Straightens the lineup. Nice ball there. That's the 13, Bendetti. Yeah, captain of this squad. She does a great job leading them around too. Let's see what they do. They've got to get some numbers out. You could throw a tissue over this Golden Ram side right now. They're all smothered around the ball. They need to get some space. They pick it up. Still with the drive. They're doing well though, recycling possession, Colin.
They're doing a great job keeping the ball tight here. They really want to maintain possession. They've only had a few opportunities within Penn State's own end. They really want to hold on to this possession and really set up a good attacking play for them. They get the penalty, not rolling away. Tretter looking to slow things down here.
Against Penn State, not rolling away from the
I really like Nicole Benedetti getting involved a little bit more. She was pretty quiet in the first half, the captain of this squad. She needs to start really putting her mark on this game. She had a few great runs here at the beginning of the second half. I'd like to see her with ball in hand a little bit more. Yeah,
could be carrying an injury, Benedetti. You see her left calf is heavily taped. She's also got the knee brace on there. And coming in under what could possibly be a little bit of a fitness cloud, the captain, but shrugs it off as a good captain does. Interesting choice here. They're going for post, get some points on the board.
You got a penalty in front of the sticks. You want to get some numbers on the board, get rid of that goose egg here, start putting some points on the board and start working against this mountain of 29-0.
Yeah, chip away, 3 points at a time. I know it seems like a lot, but you'd be surprised how quickly the tide can turn here if Westchester can get some possession and territory. 3 points could be vital. I watch Walston, the warm-ups. She kicks the ball well. Look at that nice high strike. It'll stay out to the right, though. Not successful. Barber looked like she was going to bring it out there. Dots it down. Cooler heads prevail. She dots down, and now Mia Bitzer bring it back to the 22. She goes quickly. There's value here.
There's nobody on the left side of the field.
No, they are very short there, but she's going to go that way. Need a chase. Penn State not very aggressive on the chase there, quite conservative. The bounce favours Penn State. They've stolen it. Beautiful stuff from Harris. She pulls the ball down. Let's see where they go now. Bardo, she comes across. Cantona, is she just going to run before? It's not Cantona, that's Siako there. The hooker, back to Biza. Mia Biza just drives that ball. Great stuff finding the grass. Again, it sits up. She's got great control over that ball. She probably would have liked to see that one roll on. Oh, I love it. Beautiful stuff from Westchester, charging back into the teeth of the defense. Still with Westchester now. The Golden Rams just taking it forward with a nice little pick and go there from the 9 Tretter. They're short of scrum half. They need to get someone in there. We're going to pack it down to scrum. It's going to be a Penn State feed. Unlucky there for the Westchester Golden Rams.
It's a great pickup there by Kelsey Harris off the kickoff. You saw the lineup of the Westchester Golden Rams, and there was nobody to the left side. They really found the space and let the ball hit the deck. You can't do that against this Penn State side. At those point in times in the breaks of the game, you really got to be highly organized to get your team spread apart from each other and cover all ends of the field.
All right, the ball is...
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you know, very lucky Westchester side to get away with that one.
We have Bree Bardo coming in for Alana. She did an amazing job in the first half, but Bardo, an All-American as well. Certainly no drop-off from the nines here, coming from the two. Look for her to have another impact on this game.
What a great luxury, having All-American scrum half on the bench. Great stuff.
Has absolute depth. And
here we go, Bardo, strong pass. Goes out to Kentorna. She takes it to the line. Oh, lots of pressure there. She puts under outside centre Minix. She scored a great try before. Spins out of trouble there. Comes back to Kentorna. She steps back into trouble. Straight into contact though. Well supported though by Penn State. Westchester not committing many players into the breakdown. Chipman, the 8. She just drives it forward. Nice stuff from her. Bardo now, she digs around. She finds her prop. That's Katrina.
Punched out, play on.
Back to Kentorna. They're playing very conservative style here, Penn State, but it's working for him as Bardo. Oh, tough pass, very low. It goes backwards. Goes back.
Katie Mueller.
What a great run from Mueller. You talked about her as a player to watch, and she's been outstanding. Looking great, the lock in open space.
Katie has been absolutely amazing in this match. She has been really finding her legs. What a strong runner, breaking through the middle. She's got some space. Look at the stride length. Unlucky to not get that fend off, but she's been a big reason for the success of this Penn State squad and the breaks that she's been making in this game. Absolutely fantastic game by her thus far.
It certainly is. Doesn't she look good? Usually when you see a lock in open space, it looks like a giraffe running down. They're all just legs. But Mueller's an athlete. She looks sensational. She was at home. She would have been at home on a track just as much as a rugby field, striding out down there. And we see some substitutions coming now. Number 1 going off. That's Spraggis. She gets a well-earned press, the prop from Westchester. And they're going to have to start doing that, Colin. They're going to have to start changing things up here with some replacements. They win their line out, though. They bring it down. Shredder at scrum half, trying to get this more going forward. It doesn't happen. Walston brings it down. She goes across. We're looking for the loop. There it is. Beautiful stuff from Walston. Oh, Barber doesn't fall for it, though. She comes in and smashes Walston. She's had a good game, Barber. She's just a rock in the midfield for Penn State. I've been impressed with her. We can sometimes focus on the star players. You know, the Mia Beats is there. The scrum half in Bardo, the All-American. Kentorna. They've all been fantastic. Leanne Barber, she's just solid as a rock. Lauren Barber, sorry, she's just solid as a rock in there. She just does her job. She's a true tradeswoman for this team. And every team needs a player like that. For Penn State, it's Lauren Barber.
She's been an absolute anvil. It looks like she's got that right knee wrapped up a bit like a mummy. So, I mean, for her to have the game that she's been having in this playoff game, it's pretty impressive. She's been moving around. Looks like she's kind of gingerly walking on that thing now. Look for Penn State maybe to get some people in here as this game comes to a close.
Yeah, you'd have to think if they can stretch this out, 29 points to 0 at the moment. One more score, you'd think some wholesale changes are coming. You get your bench on the field, try to rest some of your starter players. You'd hate to see something happen late in the second half, losing one of your key players to injury.
One of the hard parts about these two-day style tournaments is you have to play 2 full games in 2 days. That's essentially how it is. And you really got to make sure that you got a championship match to play the next day. You want to be as fresh as possible.
Oh, plenty of time in the cold tub. These girls are tough. Don't worry about that, Colin. They'll back up. There's a national championship at stake. As the ball comes out now, Kentorna. She moves her across to Barber. She does look a little ginger on that knee, Barber, but she's going to play on. Kentorna now, she just keeps going forward. They're deep into the Westchester half. Bardo moves it across. That's the little hooker, Siako. She's been solid in open play, Siako. I've been impressed with her. Comes back, referee just interrupting proceedings there, getting in the way. Bodenschatz, she brings the ball in strong. Kentorna under plenty of pressure, gets it away. There's Menix, well handled. Little bobble of the ball before she pulls it in. She drives it into the 22. Penn State looking very solid here. Bardo moves it to left. Oh, she just took a look up. Bodenschatz unfortunately drops the ball, but they're playing the advantage. Let's see if they go quick. Bardo, big smile on the face, just absolutely loving this here tonight. Mia Bitzer steps in. She'll control things here, getting the girls back on side. Good stuff. Cool heads, you can tell from a USA Eagle.
Composure coming through for Penn State. You can really see that they've been here before. They're happy to run through the phases, happy to play this game, phase through phase, find space in the corner, and that's what a championship team does. They've been here before. They're that composed to know that they can just keep on holding on to the ball and get this try in when they want to.
Oh yeah, 8 national championships. I heard you talking about it in the pregame. Beautiful stuff from them. Beautiful, strong lineup from Penn State. Of course, they're going to form this maul and drive it. Let's see how they do. Look at Bardo at the back, just direct him in. Chipman as well. Now she sticks her head in. Good stuff from Chipman. They're just meters away from the line here. Penn State, they're over. Can they get it down? Try time. Oh, it looks like Mueller gets just rewards for a great run earlier. Hugs all around. Beautiful stuff from Katie Mueller. And you know what? The juggernaut that is Penn State, it's just too much here for Westchester. The plucky little outfit out of Pennsylvania.
Here's a replay. Great throw by Danielle. Rose picks it up, and that's just a championship team there. The structure off the lineup, the drive, everybody driving together. Westchester doing their best to fight off the Penn State maul, getting it over the line, and Katie dropping it down for a well-deserved try for her. She's been all over the park. She's been having great run after great run, and to see her get over the line and score that try, it's well-deserved. Well-deserved, Dan.
Katie Mueller, you good thing. Good stuff for you. And it looks like trainer running out to chat with. She could be getting a rest. I've seen enough, Katie. Hit the showers. You are done. Rest up for tomorrow night. We take a look now at the focus of Mia Bitzer. Lining things up. She's had a pretty decent night with the boot off the tee. It's fallen off.
Go for it.
So she'll get to reset. You saw her asking the referee there. I'm sure most of the people watching rugby people, they know the rules. But for those who are just tuning in for the first time, if she was beginning her approach to the ball and it fell off the tee, she would have to play on. You have to pick it up and go for a drop kick. Considering she wasn't approaching the ball, she gets to reset it. I've been in that unfortunate situation, coming in when it has fallen off and got absolutely smashed.
All eyes on you, right on the kicker.
Yeah. It's like you're at the middle of the party and they're like, do you know any funny jokes? And you don't, and that was me. Smashed, no jokes.
No, we'll just wait for you to set up this ball again, Dan.
There we go. Great. Conversion unsuccessful from Mia Bitzer. Takes the score out to 34 points to 0. And no, Katie Mueller still on the field. Going to give her a couple more minutes. I think she might have shooed the coach off. These girls love playing. They're not going to come up for anyone.
Oh, she's having an absolute wonderful game today. You don't want to come off when you're having such a great performance. Danielle with that ball, great cleanly taken from the kickoff. Penn State just keep on putting on the pressure. Bitzer in the back again, looking for that kick straight off the kickoff.
Now you're on White.
Zeters with the ball. She's looking to counterattack. Does a great job fending off the first tackler.
Wrong White.
Ball just on the 40 of the Golden Rams side. They find Walston. Walston goes back inside. Have to do a little bit more than that if they want to get on the scoreboard. They got a great back line set up to the left. I'd like to see the ball get moved out to the captain. She does a great job getting a little go for it through two defenders. And Lauren Barber coming over the top. Great hit there by Penn State, keeping the defensive pressure going. And the Golden Rams have to huddle them together and get to a slow ball tactic here to maintain possession. A lot of the girls standing around the back line need to get organized there. If they could get something going to the right, they might have something there. Walston looking up, seeing there's an opportunity, shouting at her backs, looking for the ball now. Treader.
There could be trouble here. Another card. The number 1 in Barbara Hess. Didn't really, and here it is, yellow card. She came through with a great tackle. She didn't roll away. She got straight to her feet and began to ruck. She didn't clear herself off the ruck.
I told her she was under, you guys were under warning. I had 1 at the
ruck. Here we go, listening to the referee. Yellow card. Now Penn State want to be careful here. A red card and you are out of the final.
Absolutely, Dan, and that's the second yellow card by Penn State. Pretty unorganized, pretty ill-disciplined from a championship team here in this game, which 34-0, you don't need to give up those silly penalties. You need to play consistent, responsible rugby, put yourself in a good position, in a good mode for tomorrow against a really good Stanford team. 2 yellow cards in this first match. That's not a good sign in terms of going into a final.
Oh, and key players getting those cards as well. You know, Hess has been great, the scrum and the set piece for the Lions. Oh, great contest there.
You good, Jordan?
They get it back though. They're going to be forced over the touchline. Touch judge puts his flag up. But hats off there to that's Katie Mueller. So Katie Mueller's actually wearing, they've changed jersey. So apologies to viewer. Elizabeth Rose scored the try before. She's wearing the 5. Katie Mueller's got the scrum cap on. She's in the 4. Little swapperoo. Sorry, the rosters we've got happen the other way around. But just getting some information passed through to us there. Mueller's in the 4. Rose is in the 5.
You're off.
We are on top of it now. But look at here, look at Mueller come through in this lineup. Look at that, just great athleticism. No lift, old school jump in the line. She gets up and then he's famous in Australia, the little honey badger. She was like the honey badger, tenacious there, going at it, just dragging her over the sideline. There we go. Lineup's a bit messy. They'll recover it. Chipman with the ball. She's tackled about 49 out from the line. Bardo digging in, gets the ball out. Kentorna moves it. Tough pass for Kentorna. No advantage. We're going to play the knock-on from Westchester first.
We have a few substitutions coming in, Dan. We got Andrea Villanova coming in, and also Laura Lucas joining the Penn State side here. We said Penn State was probably going to look to make substitutions as this game was going on, and coming to halfway through the second half. Really, a big part about managing this tournament is being able to play both games and have as many players as fresh as possible. So we're seeing Penn State utilize their depth, their bench that we said that they had, and have some of these players come in and get some experience here.
I mean, you were a stalwart of collegiate rugby, 4 championships in 5 years at Cal. You know what it's like. It's a tough backup, isn't it, to play 80 minutes of rugby, go home, recover. The worst feeling isn't after the game. If you had to play 80 minutes, then play another 80, you'd probably be better off. It's going home, sleeping, waking up the next morning. Your body feels like it's been through the washer, and you have to get up and do it all again. It's very, very difficult. And like you said, it's all about player management. As you see, Chipman getting a break there, a little bit of reshuffling in the forward pack.
We have Hope Rogers coming in, an All-American capped eagle. I mean, not a big drop off, but Kyla Chipman, what a match she's had today. She goes off, get a well-deserved rest, and she has just been outstanding this game. I was really impressed with her at the back of the scrum.
Yeah, it looks like Laura Lucas has moved to 8, and Rogers will be playing at prop. And again, losing nothing either.
Looks like Hope is playing minimum minutes because of a knee injury. You see her wrapped up there on her right knee. Hopefully she's doing all right. Get a nice little tester here. 20 minutes left in this half. See what she's got and if the knee's going to be able to hold up for tomorrow.
Yeah, Penn State with a beautifully set deep back line out. Bardo, tough pass at the back. Kentorna handles it well to Barber. She looks on the outside to Menix. She dummies and pulls it in. Beautiful little Sonny Bill Williams offload to Bitzer. She breaks the tackle, finally dragged down 45 out from the Westchester line. Bardo moves it to Kentorna. Nice little short ball there to Benson, the replacement. Oh, Benson threw a tackle. She threw another one, Benson. She looks back inside. There's Rogers. Oh, Rogers straight over the top. She's rumbling, she's bumbling. She's dragged down. 5 out from the line. Penn State on the attack, though. Bardo looking for quick ball. Can she get it? Kentorna wisely moves it to the left. Barber. Oh, beautiful stuff. That's the 14 there. Stockhausen with the easy try through the hands. And Penn State, as easy as you like, after some great lead-up work from the forwards, they got down for another one.
And all started from Benson's great break up the middle. Really got some room to run and got Westchester running on their heels. We're going to the replay here. Here's the try score. We have great hands come from Barber. Menix out to Stockhausen, who just, as a wing does, finishes off a well-worked team try in the corner, does her job. Wonderful to see her finally get the ball in her hand and get a try over the line. She's been out there on the wing all day, doing a great job, doing the little things, but finally getting over the line. Penn State just doing a lot of things right here with ball in hand. I would just say in terms of for tomorrow, it's still the penalty count, but great try by Penn State.
Yeah, I really think that they're going to have to iron out those few little kinks. They're going to go look at some film tonight, tomorrow morning, and I'm sure the coaching staff will address that. But great stuff from the fly half there. You know, I was really impressed with her in Cantona. That's the Gabriella. She's directing play. Just off screen there, you could see her pointing. Bardo picked the ball up and looked to her fly, which is quite normal. The 9 to pass to the 10, and she directed it to the left. She pointed it away. She saw the space. She saw the value there. They went that way and scored. You know, every 10 wants the ball in their hand, so to pass it up and go to the opportunity, big play from Cantona there. Really impressed with her game here this evening.
She's been absolutely amazing, marshalling her forwards and her backs, getting an attacking platform.
Thank you.
Like I said, Penn State's been really running through the phase, and that's been a lot hinging on the 9 and 10 interaction between the two and being marshals on the field.
Elizabeth Rose now with the ball just 40 out from the line, still charging. Looks like she got a nice little offload away. Could be turned over though. Westchester very aggressive at the breakdown. Looks like they've got the ball and they're in Penn State's half with the ball. Let's see what they can do now. Oh, loose. Just ill discipline there from Westchester. Unfortunately, WCU can't afford those type of errors against this very skillful Penn State outfit as Bardo now moves it out to the right. There's Hope Rogers again, making an impact, bumping off players. Goes back to Lucas. She's tackled, she'll push it back now. Comes out to the right, there's Barber. Again, just keeps charging forward. Lauren Barber, sensational game from her. Bardo looking for runners. There's no one on the blind. She comes back to the left, the open. Ball's on the ground. It's a little bit loose. It's picked up by Schisler. She just drives it forward. There's Rose again. She's been fantastic, Elizabeth Rose. Met about 40 out from the line. Ball goes down. Bardo, they come through well though, Westchester. They meet her. Still though, they're not really going anywhere. They've had the phases. They're recycling well, but not making much territory. Let's see what they can do here as it comes down to Schisler. Barber, quick hands to Mannix. Out to the winger, Worrell. She's got some speed, Worrell. Can she link up back on the inside? Oh, she's well met, but she made 20 good meters there. Penn State now, they've got huge numbers out to the left. There's a staggered defensive line from Westchester. It comes that way. Schisler, she moves it across to the 16. That's Benson. Benson, she's still going, Benson. Another great run from her. Bardo comes back to blind side. Oh, tough pass. Barber can't get down to it. You can't blame her with all that strapping tape on the knee as well. That's a big ask to get the center down there to pick that ball up with the bootlaces. Lauren Barber.
Here we see the ball getting out to Barber. Oh, we're coming out to the wing. Great to see her getting the ball in hand. She's been doing a real great job out there, finally getting a little bit of room to run. She does a great job fighting off the touchline and keeping herself in balance and keeping the Penn State ball. That's a winger's job, not to fall off the cliff. The touchline is essentially your cliff. You fall off of that thing, it's essentially a turnover. She does a great job, spatial awareness, fighting herself off and keeping the ball in play.
Bind! No, it wasn't you guys. No. Yeah. We got some new players, ladies, we're just going to set.
There we go, referee just laying down the law there. Like you said, you can see a lot of numbers outside the 15 there. You got 22, 17, 21, 16, so a lot of replacements. She's just going through the instructions again with all the replacement players. Hopefully have a nice clean scrum here.
Jen, can you keep a watch on that far side of the scrum for me then with a new front row player? Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, we talked about Westchester in the lead up to the game. They're a fairly new program. They've got a lot of things building out there. You know, no shame in going down to a Penn State side like this. And you look at the road to the semi-finals for Penn State, they've been very, very dominant, and they are a very, very dominant side with a smattering of USA Eagles and All-Americans through their squad. Here we go, ball goes in now through Treader. She goes back to Zeta. Zeta kicks the ball down to the open. It goes down to Stockhausen, the try scorer. She's met about 10 meters out from the line, Stockhausen. Keep driving the ball forward, though.
Penn State's got a lot of numbers left. Westchester needs to get over.
Barber, she's still going, Barber. No one's going to stop her. Out it comes to Schisler. Nice ball. Cantona, she's back on the field. Steps inside one, steps another. Try time. Oh, beautiful stuff from the fly half. Oh, could have picked up an injury, bit of a limp there. That would be a big loss for Penn State if Cantona goes out. She's been sensational here this evening.
She's been absolutely fantastic. She's really been the glue between the two sides, the forwards and the backs. Here's the ball coming out, great forward platform. She gets past her first defender and steps inside the second. Great spatial awareness. I think Westchester a little too eager over there to pursue, but You know, great to see Gabriella getting over the try line. She's been absolutely a key instrument in this Penn State victory thus far. She's just been everywhere she needs to be, really marshaling her forwards and organizing her backs. Penn State's done a great job holding the ball. It's been her organization skills all over the pitch that's really succeeded that effort.
Conversion successful from Schisler there. Strikes the ball straight between those posts. Takes the score out to 46 points to 0. If you're Stanford, you're watching this game, you do not want to see a scoreline like this. You really wanted Westchester, if they weren't going to win, you want them to drag it into a dogfight and turn it into a battle for 80 minutes, some bumps and bruises. Penn State in the second half have just put on a clinic.
Been on, Eric. She's on. Hold it. Is she on? Perfect. Thank you.
All the while with 2 yellow cards throughout the match, too, Dan.
Standing next to you.
Yeah, not even influencing the result. Those yellow cards hardly hurting them at all. Still scoring points with just 14 as Rose fields that ball off the kickoff. She's very strong, Elizabeth Rose. Just charges
Look at her
forward.
go.
Yeah, she's one-on-one. She's virtually impossible to stop. Ball comes out now. Is that Benson again? Jeez, she's been strong. Benson. And the nice little offload. Beautiful stuff. Back to Mueller. She's called. Let's see what the referee's called here. 7.
You have to see her on her feet.
Yeah,
you
going straight off your feet.
To deck either.
Yeah, she went straight down off her feet there. The 7, Kelly Vetter. After a good lead-up work again from Benson. Wow, she's been impressive coming off the bench, Benson.
Coming out on fire right now. She's been eager to play, just sitting down there waiting for her chance. She's putting her hand up for tomorrow. Absolutely.
Yeah. No, unbelievable stuff. And have a look at the replay here, and you'll see the 7 come in from the side. It's Benson again in the 16 jersey. Look how strong she is. And look at this nice little cheeky offload there to Mueller. And here on the left of your screen, you see 7 come in.
Oh,
well, it's not too bad. It was kind of an offload off the ground from Mueller. I don't think Vetter was expecting the ball and just went straight to ground.
It looked pretty good to me. She got an unexpected pop pass and just went straight to deck. I don't think there's anything there. But Jennifer Gray's been a great job refereeing this match and keeping it pretty clean. So
there we go, Westchester finally with some possession and territory. Let's see what they can do. Walston with the ball drifting across field. She needs a straight runner. She finds it. Benedetti, beautiful straight run. She can link up on the outside. Needs an offload. She's drifting across field into traffic though. She's well met now. Penn State recovered well. Still with Westchester though. As Treader, the little scrum half, is digging around for the ball. No value. She finds Walston. She moves it across now. Gant with the ball. She's met though. 22 out from the line. Still with Westchester. The Golden Rams looking to get over the try line for the first time this evening. Oh, but just strong defense.
Oh, Benson.
Guess who by? Strong defense. Benson.
Put your hand up. I want more.
Yeah, if she's not starting tomorrow, oh my God.
She's making a strong case right here.
Yeah, super sub Benson's been fantastic. Westchester though get the penalty. Still with the ball. Oh, we need to hop off the Penn State bandwagon, but they've just been playing so well in this second half. It's hard not to get behind them. As Rose with the turnover now. Can she link up with some support? I don't think she's going to need it. She just keeps going forward, Elizabeth Rose, but stolen by Westchester. End-to-end stuff. Beautiful stuff there from Schwab. And the referee's seen something. She's got him for a penalty. Oh, my game plan. Quick tap, give it to Benson. She'll go all day. No, but Schisler. Obviously, cooler heads than up here in the commentary box. She kicks it right at the commentary box.
Whoa!
Oh, broken camera.
Right on the mark.
They're not going to be happy about that.
Hold on. It's all hold.
Here we go. We have a look at the replay here. Beautiful run. Elizabeth Rose there. Look at her just fending off. Like we talked about. Not too often you see locks that athletic in open field. Can't be too good. You've got to give some love to
I thought that was a great clean steal by Schwab. She was going on the ball and just picked that thing from her, but
tough call.
You know,
ball goes over.
Seeing the opposite.
Rose does well. She recovers the ball. They're right on the 50-meter line now.
19.
Playing some advantage for offside though. Oh. Could be a little scrappy here. The natives are restless. Some of the girls getting a little chirpy out there. You got to love that there's still some passion. Benedetti comes streaking in, the captain. She's going to defend her troops no matter what. You got to love it. 73 minutes gone. This Westchester University side, the Golden Rams, still fighting right to the end.
Maybe a little frustration coming through here. You see Benedetti kind of getting her voice going a little bit and maybe a little chirpy there, but got to calm down her teammates here. Finish the game well. They've had a wonderful season. 46-0 with 8 minutes left to go. Let's figure out a way for these Westchester women's players to finish this game well.
Yeah, she's got Cosby there, Brittany Cosby coming in from the side. Like you said, you'd really hate to see Penn State do something silly here that gave them a red card that could really cost them tomorrow night. Here we go, we've got the line out here. Right about 30 out from the line.
Black.
Gatorade knows every victory starts from within.
subs.
It's the determination to come up big when it matters most.
5-9-2
But no athlete
black.
does it
Yep, subs
alone.
coming
They
on.
need training and fuel to perform. That's how greatness comes from within. Win from within. Gatorade, proud sponsor of these college playoffs here.
Got time off.
We're back here 46-0 in Penn State's favor. Final minutes of the match. Penn State still coming forward, not letting up an inch. Driving through on the line, it says Benson again.
Release it, black.
Taking 3 players with her. She has absolutely come on fire
Unplayable.
from the bench.
White going forward. Play it unplayable. Forward, scrum.
I've been really impressed with the refereeing this match. She's done a great job
White going forward.
being pretty even keel. 2 yellow cards at Penn State, but to be fair, Dan, she definitely warned them quite a few times for their infractions. So it's just another thing to say. Instead of Penn State, who are winning considerably here, they've been pretty ill-disciplined in this match.
Yeah, and unfortunately, WCU, the Golden Rams, have been unable to punish that ill discipline. Not sure if they'll be extended the same luxury tomorrow evening from Stanford, though. So, like you said, we've talked about it. They need to address this, get the discipline fixed up. I'm sure they will, though. Let's see if they can spring one last attacking raid here. As you see, a very deep backline set out to the left.
I'd really love to see the winger get the ball again out there. Stockhausen, she's been pretty great in my opinion.
Nope, it will. It will.
Oh, get the protractor out. I don't think that was 90 at all. I still thought that was a pretty strong one. I thought Penn State put that scrum where they wanted it to protect the scrum half there for the pass. It's called a wheel in that one.
I think that's one of the play-on moments there, Dan.
No, that's okay.
Definitely, maybe squaring the ledger, giving WC a little bit of ball here at the end. Get a great shot there. The scrum half, Sam Trevor putting the ball in. She's been busy all night. Actually, she's been replaced there. It's got like replacement.
Hold steady, steady,
Smith.
ladies. That's fine.
Ball comes back, very messy at the back. Smith with the ball. She's lassoed in quickly, though, by the Penn State defenders, and they counter-ruck. They counter-ruck hard. Ball's there to be won. Westchester do well, though. They'll recover possession.
Back up, White.
Again, strong defense, though, from Penn State, not giving an inch here. Look how well they set their A, B, and C defenders. Pillar post, if you will.
No 7.
Very quickly, very efficiently. Ball comes out to the right, though. Westchester still with it. That looks like the captain, Benedetti. Walston set out to the right. She wants some quick ball. Smith delivers. Tough pass on the ground. She does well to recover. Puts it on the foot, Walston. Not the greatest of kick. Yep.
Goes with the ball again.
Yeah, Cantorni there. Cantorna, sorry, with the ball. We've got a player down from Westchester. We'll check on her in just a moment as Bardo moves the ball out. They just burrow it forward. Nice little run there from Penn State. They're 22 metres out from the line. Time about to expire here. Just 5 minutes left to play. They come down the blind side. Schisler. Cantorna, she'll score. She'll get a second in just minutes. Beautiful stuff.
Beauty.
That'll look really nice on the replay. Down the blind side. Yeah, Schisler doing really well. Heads up play. She's also looked really strong. Young Schisler when she stepped into the fly half role too this second half.
It's just been all Penn State in this game here. Great, well-worked try down the short side, finding space, fighting out to the defender, having the strength to get through. It's actually the presence of mind to really use that weak side and come through and take advantage of the numbers. She did a great job fending off the would-be tackler and getting again for her second of the night. It's been all Penn State.
Yeah, at 51 points to 0, it definitely has. They continue. The juggernaut continues to roll on into the national championship game. 8-time national champions. Conversion there just under the post, but a nice strike there from Schisler, the replacement fly half. She's had a sensational game since she's been on the field too. Let's not drop too hard on this plucky little outfit, the Westchester University, the Golden Rams. They've played some good rugby here tonight.
Oh, definitely something to hang their hats on. Getting here, getting to a point where they're playing a team like Penn State massive accomplishment for their program and head coach Tony DeReamer. He's been with them over a decade, and I know he's going to come away with this with a lot of positives. Getting here to the playoffs, playing a team like Penn State, I'm sure a lot of these girls will take away from this match a lot of things to work on in the next thing and bring back to their club and come back to stronger next year. It's what happens when you come to these events and you get this exposure to these big-time games against these big-time schools and really have the opportunity to improve. Wow, here we go again with Benson. She is absolutely putting her hand up. She is not stopping until the hooter sounds. Unlucky pass there, but it gets the ball out to Orel again. And unlucky gets forced out into touch. I think trying to force a little too much there, not finding off the touch like she did earlier, but you know, she can go ahead and go around the corner if she needs to be.
Yeah, good hustle from Catherine Walston, the fly half of Westchester, not giving in at all, chasing Worrell down there. And again, but Benson, she's absolutely outstanding, Benson. They've been hiding her on the bench. You know, we talk about the WCU. They had a tough road here. They got through Georgia Tech, then New Mexico before they got here, and you just ran into an absolute juggernaut in Penn State. But they've got the ball now. They're still in their 22. There's Benedetti, the captain. She's been great. Looks like she may have had the ball stolen there, though, by Penn State.
Roll.
Yep, Penn State getting set out here to the right, playing advantage. Schisler, short ball to Benson. She'll break the tackle. She'll break 2 tackles, and she's still going. Drag down. There's still numbers to the right if they can move it quickly.
Back foot black.
They've got the space. Can they get the ball out, though? Bardo moves it across now. That's Villanova. She's well met, though. Just 5 out from the line. Comes back down. Short ball to Worrell. She's got a looping Cantona there. She should have hit her. There was value there. Doesn't see it coming, though. They loop down the blind again. Bardo goes that way. Schisler, dummy. She'll get there. No. Held up, says the referee. Good defense from Westchester University.
Not giving up, Dan. I love that from this team right here. They're fighting down to the final minute.
Oh, I love it. They're a scrappy outfit. Let me tell you, there's no quitting. WCU, those Golden Rams. And they're going to keep going, but the pressure continues as a scrum will pack down. Penn State will have the put in. Got a little break in play. If you've enjoyed all the action, you're going to love it tomorrow. Action starts here at 9 a.m. Women's D2 semifinals. We'll have Cal State Northridge versus Indiana, Pennsylvania. That promises to be an absolute classic match. And Florida International taking on Mary Washington in the other D2 women's semifinal. Then, of course, we have the men's D1 AA semifinals, Central Florida versus San Diego, and Bowling Green versus Arizona, the Wildcats. And then don't go anywhere tomorrow evening. The 2 big ones start. The women's D1 national championship, Stanford, and barring a miracle in the next minute, Penn State in the women's D1 national championship to crown our national champions tomorrow evening, and that is followed by the men's D1A national championships, Life University versus St. Mary's, and that one, Colin, will be a huge clash.
Absolute barn burner coming up tomorrow. Don't want to miss that matchup. It's going to be an absolute phenomenal day of rugby. Yeah. Really excited for the matchups tomorrow.
Replay of last year's championship. Obviously, St. Mary's traveled out east and lost to Life. Some people would say in somewhat controversial fashion, a loss is a loss no matter what. I know they are chomping at the bit to get another shot at Life this year. They've been granted that, and they are fired up. We got a chance to catch up with some of the coaching staff from Life a little earlier, Dan Payne and Tui Osborne, and they are quietly confident would probably be the best way of putting it, of retaining their championship. But St. Mary's is one hot outfit right now.
I've had a chance to see St. Mary's and Coach Tim O'Brien, and they just have a very, very scrappy forward pack. Not the biggest that you've ever seen, but they can get around. They are fit, and they are afraid of a tackle. I'll tell you that right now. And they have a very potent back line. Should be an absolute amazing day of rugby. Really great final. Be sure not to miss it.
Really, it really will be. And another one I'm really looking forward to. Penn State versus Stanford. No strangers to each other. 2 very dominant women's program here in the United States. And they are going to clash. And what promises to be an absolute war of attrition as these 2 very talented squads go to battle tomorrow evening.
USA Rugby has a new rallying cry. It celebrates what it means to be a rugby player in the United States and unites us all behind a creed that will inspire the new American rugby tradition. Now is the time for Rugby in America. USA Rugby is now Work For It Rugby. Visit workforit.org.
And there's a familiar face on your screens. My co-commentator, Colin Hawley. Of course, USA Rugby legend at 15s and 7s levels. We got a chance to play with each other a few years ago.
Absolutely, Dan. You're the one who taught me how to kick,
I was on the way out quickly, and you were on the way up even quicker. It was great times. Not as good as the times
Jim,
are here this evening, as we will finally see. We see one of the Westchester players, a little bit of an injury. She leaves the field under some attention, but she is walking off under her own accord, which is always a good sign. And we're going to get things going here with a scrum to Penn State. Just a minute 42 left on the clock. Let's see what Penn State have up their sleeve. I've been very impressed with this replacement, fly half Schisler. She's looked very dangerous with the ball in hand, both running and passing. I'd like to see the inside centre, Lauren Barber, get over for a try.
Absolutely. She's
worked
been
hard all night.
The silent workman, you know, the person that doesn't really get the try or maybe the credit that they deserve, but she has been absolutely great on defense, great on attack, doing all the little things right. She is just Captain Consistency, in my opinion, doing all the things that she needs to do at her position and for her team. She's been wonderful.
Certainly has. You see Bardo now with the ball in hand. Scrum set. Great hit at the impact there. Ball go in. Bardo gives the signal. Penn State get the push on. Ball comes out though. Westchester may have it. They do. They commit some numbers. Oh, may have been a little knock on there. Unlucky from Westchester in what looked like a very strong scrum from them. Forced a turnover. Unfortunately, a little knock on there as they tried to recover the ball.
Unlucky there for Westchester not to get hands on that pill. Still getting a good push on in the scrum. Need to pick that thing up. Penn State ball again.
There we go. Digging in there. Just 20 seconds left on the clock. Probably going to see our last plays here as Bardo has ball in hand again. She's been very strong since coming on, Bardo. Great drive from Penn State. They're going to go for it in the forwards. Can they get this scrum over? They're pushing. They're pushing. Here we go. Picked up off the back. They're just short. They need to get some numbers in. They do so. Bardo now. Schisler. Hands will do it. Barber. Go Barber. Oh, unselfishly. Unselfishly. And that's Lauren Barber to a T. She's a team player. She dishes it off to Mannix. She'll get another try. And that will be all she wrote as they extend their lead out to 50.
What a platform by the Penn State forwards, getting the ball out. And then we almost have Barber getting the space that she wanted, but unselfishly giving the ball to Mannix, who just sidesteps her defender and gets over right underneath the sticks. Great spatial awareness, great inside step to get underneath the posts. It all started from that platform for the Penn State forwards, though, getting that push on in the scrum.
Yeah, what a great scrum that was. And Lauren Barber there, maybe the knee giving her a little bit of trouble. Unselfishly dishes it off. Mannix dots it down for a second try.
Take it quick, please, Ken.
There we go. Conversion to come, and you hear the referee just telling her to hurry up and take it quick because that will be full time. Conversion pending.
Straight over.
Conversion successful. There is the full-time whistle. Penn State have defeated Westchester University by a score of 58 points to 0. And they will progress to the national championship game against Stanford tomorrow evening, right here at Stuber Rugby Field in Stanford, California. Colin, your thoughts on tomorrow's championship game?
I really like the matchup. Again, Penn State, Stanford, again in the final. You know, these teams are not, they're not unfamiliar to each other, that's for sure. But what really worries me for the Penn State here, even though there was a pretty convincing scoreline, was just the ill discipline that they showed. 2 yellow cards, quite a few penalties. But, you know, we will see what happens tomorrow. Stanford not starting off too well against the Yellow Jackets, you know, getting down early and having to fight back. So I think tomorrow's going to be a barn burner of a match between these two sides.
Indiana
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. And I'm not too sure where to go. Obviously, you'd think the favoritism would go with Penn State, even though it was away. And let's take a look at some of the highlights here from the second half. And there we saw it started with that beautiful line and finished with Mannix too. She got the last try, but that one there was a particularly nice little line off Cantona. And it just continued here. Nice little turnover. Again, Lauren Barber with the turnover. Getting in, getting the steal, and how quickly they can turn defense into attack, this Penn State outfit. And we saw some of the subs come on, and they made a big impact. Probably none bigger than Benson. We'll get a look at her later as Elizabeth Rose shows her athleticism as she just streaks down the field with a beautiful break. Well defended there, though. They did recover. They did scramble well, this Westchester side. Credit to them. And again, the power of the Penn State forwards. And this is something that Stanford are going to have to be very wary of tomorrow night. The power and size of this forwards. You've got Mueller and Rose at locks there. You've got Chipman at 8. They look very, very strong. Of course, Benson off the bench. We talked about her a lot. They're just very strong, 1 through 15. Here she is.
There she is. Great coming off the bench. She just came out on fire, really made an impact. She's absolutely the super sub for the Penn State team. Getting the pass off there to Hope. She comes in, makes a great impact. Great running from the forwards. I haven't seen a forward pack run this dangerous in a long time. Mannix getting the ball out to the wing. Stockhausen, she gets a great, well-worked team try. There's Lauren again. Mannix out to Morel. She does a great job finding some space, but also keeping herself in from the touch line. Great job for her. Well done on the wing for her, but here we go again. Getting out to Gabriella, and she was just absolutely phenomenal at the 10 position. She was out there marshalling her forwards and her backs, and here's Benson. Again, we see her taking another tackler, fighting off, getting the offload off her body. Absolutely phenomenal stuff from her coming off the bench. Really, Penn State's got a lot of depth adding to it here. And we got Catherine doing a great job getting it to her captain, Benedetti, who really is fighting as hard as she can to get some go forward for her team. Great job going a little bit across the field, but really finding a little bit of space there and a glimmer of hope for this side. And here's Elizabeth Rose. Sorry for the mix-up earlier, but she was absolutely phenomenal in her open play run. Great steal there. And we had this try back at the end. Great sidestep again. Her second in the second half, getting over to the try line. I love this try here. We wanted Lauren getting over, but gets the ball out unselfishly Mannix, and she sidesteps her defender, gets right underneath the post. Beautiful stuff from Penn State. Absolutely put on an attacking clinic, in my opinion. Their defense was awesome, but well done, Penn State. They move on to the final against Stanford. The home host team. You know, they've seen each other plenty of times in this matchup, and should be an incredible match for the two sides tomorrow.
Oh, it certainly will, and I'm looking forward to an incredible day of rugby tomorrow. Please do join us then, starting at 9 a.m. Pacific time, right here on USA Rugby TV. For Colin Hawley, myself, Brendan Sparks, and Devin Oswani, and the entire crew from Stuber Field in Stanford, California, we thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Thank you, and good evening.